Hello everyone, it's Wolfie here. I want to help you with something that's been going on Twitter for a little while, and a few people have been having problems with it, and I found a way around it so I can solve it. I know the answer, and I'm going to tell it to you today. It's about the thing that's been happening lately with lists. People have started to find themselves being put on crazy sorts of lists. Now, it seems, and some people have been doing it for sort of like vengeance as well, and that's not very nice, but it goes on. See, what can happen is some strange person from anywhere in the world can look down your stream and they can get a niggly on, right? Because you've said something about one of their favorite people in the world. So she goes, "Oh, look at that person. Look what they're saying about him. How dare they?" And they put you on this list called Bieber hating faggots, right? And then you get this like notification about 10 minutes later. It says, "Sonia Johnson has added you to Bieber hating faggots." And you're like, oh, and you know that there's nothing you can do because once you're on a Twitter list, you're on the Twitter list for eternity, which isn't actually true. You're not. Now, the trouble is with Twitter, it doesn't really allow you to just get yourself off a list. There's a tricky way of doing it, and it's a problem, and they really should make it easier. And maybe, and I'm hoping that maybe in a few weeks or months, Twitter will go, that kind of sucks a little bit. Maybe we'll just add some stuff to our code and whatever, so that people have a little button which they can push, so that they can instantly get off these things if they don't want to don't want to be on them. Okay, so that's fair. So what you do is you go into the Twitter webpage or you go into the Twitter app and you find that there's a little box where you can do some searches. And so you basically look up Sonia Johnson, whoever Sonia Johnson is. And the problem here is that you're looking up their name. You're not looking up their at address, like mine's at Wolfie Rankin. And it's not like it's not easy to find the person who actually added you. There could be 10 or more Sonia Johnsons in the world, and you don't know which one it was who added you to the list. So what you do is, once you've got their name, you might find that there are 10 of them, and you block them all. And eventually, when you block the right one, the notification that you've been added to this list disappears. Okay? So block the person and you take yourself off the list. That's the solution to the problem. Okay? Now, sometimes you might find that you've got a friend on Twitter or someone you follow and someone who follows you and you quite like them, but they've added you to a group that you don't want to be on, like, I don't know, Lego collectors or something like that, which is quite okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But for some reason, you don't want other people to know that you're a Lego collector or something, or maybe you just don't want to be on the list. Well, first thing, you can tweet to the person and say, "Look, mate, I know you've added me to this list, and that's nice of you, but really I don't want to be on it because I've got this reason." Okay, and if they're a nice person, they'll take you off the list. But the other way, it's kind of like quick and dirty, and it works, and it's immediate. What you can do is just block them, and then unblock them and refollow them. And what it does, it keeps you in contact with them, but it also removes you from their list. And that's pretty easy. What's one of the reasons to remove yourself from one of these lists? I mean, they don't really hurt. But sometimes you find yourself on a list that really doesn't seem to make any sense. Why has this person added me to this list when I'm not really interested in that? You'll get that every so often. And look, I don't know, and I'm only guessing, but I'm starting to wonder that a lot of girl bots are sort of emanating from these places. I could be wrong. Okay, I'm not. I'm not necessarily a guru. I don't know exactly if this is the case, but I've been getting a lot of girl bots lately, and I'm suspecting that they might be using these as sort of like a gathering of Twitter addresses, and then they sort of use those to follow people. And you don't want girl bots. If you don't know what a girl bot is, it's a robot. Really, it's not a real person. It's usually a girl, and she's got an avatar, like cute face, phone next to her, like, oh, and it's that sort of thing. And she's got all these inspiring quotes. Oh, it's so true about that thing about unicorns and the universe. Oh, this person's so wise. No, no, look, don't follow those people and don't retweet them. Just they're not worth bothering with. They're robots. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know whether it's about advertising or making it look like Twitter is extra busy or something. I don't know. I don't know whether it's a conspiracy theory or it's aliens or what, but girl bots are shit, really. And you don't want them on your Twitter screen. Twitter, you don't want them on your followers. Basically, the whole wank about Twitter can be like, well, I've got like 16 million followers. Yeah, but they're all fake. And you can tell they're all fake because there are certain apps on the internet which will tell you the percentage of fake people to real people on anyone's Twitter stream. So, like, if you see someone who might have, say, 10,000 followers, and you put them through the system and you check and you find out that 90% of them are legit, well, hey, they're doing all right, really. But someone with maybe 3,000 followers and 90% fake, well, geez. Yeah, you don't want these people on your thing at all. So block them on first sight, please. Anyway, I hope I've helped you. I think I might have. If you've got any questions, do respond. And Wolfie Rankin on Twitter is me. So quite happy to respond to any problems you've got. I've been on Twitter for like 6 or 7 years, something like that. It's pretty simple to use. I don't really find many hassles with it. I don't think you have to be like a university professor to know much about it. It's pretty straightforward. I'm not an evangelist for the thing or anything. I don't want to say that I am. But yeah, I have used it for a long time. So if you want any information on it, give us a bell and I'll do my best. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye bye.